What's going on, guys? Gomes here, back again on another MLB The Show 20 Diamond Dynasty video, and we have flash sale packs back and better than they were before, because this time you, as long as you are within the timing window and you have the amount of stubs that you need, you are going to be able to get one. It's not limited like it was before, so it's a lot better. We're going to talk about that, how to make some stubs off of it, should you open these, and also 2 of the 3 second inning program bosses have been revealed, and we're going to talk about that a little bit as well. But before we get into it, make sure to leave a like down below on this video if you guys do enjoy, and subscribe to the channel if you guys have not yet. Really close to 30,000. Would love if we can hit there by tomorrow once the second inning comes out. And yeah, you guys have just been killing it with the support, whether it be gameplays, tips, news, updates, whatever it may be. So thank you guys for that. Getting into this one, so as you can see with today's shop specials, there's going to be 4 available packs. They're going to come out at each hour, starting at 5 p.m. Central Time, 6 Eastern Time, and it's going to go on for each hour after that up until what would be 9 Eastern Time. So 4 different opportunities that you're going to be able to get a pack from, and the first one that is in the market right now is a prospect pack going for 15,000 stubs. So this is of course the same thing that they did last time. It is the same price and it's the same pack that they did this, a variation of it. First of all, are these packs worth it? For 15k for a guaranteed prospect diamond, if we're going to look at the guys that you can pull from within here at the prospect players, of course, if you get one of these, you are going to lose basically 2/3 of what you put in, and if you do get a mid-tier, kind of like a Joey Bart, you're still gonna lose out. I think he's going, no, this is all the mid-tiers, and then the rare tiers like Nate Pearson is going for 37k, and then the other one, Luis Robert, is going for 33.5. I don't recommend this one right here, because you have not a very high chance of actually making stubs off of it. Even if you get the mid-tier, you're only making about half the value, literally half or less than half after taxes. So I would hold out. I think we're going to see the guaranteed Diamond Live Series pack like we saw last time. I'm almost gonna guarantee that the guaranteed Diamond pack is gonna be back because we have 4 different opportunities. Keep in mind, these last for 30 minutes a pop. So once the clock starts, for example, once it hit 5, you have 30 minutes. Then 30 minutes, there's going to be nothing in the store. And then at 6, there is going to be another pack. So make sure and keep that on your mind. This prospect pack, I would not exactly recommend. Wait until they have the guaranteed diamond one, because there's just not a whole lot of room that you could be making profit within here for. But the guaranteed diamond packs are always going to be good, because you have a chance of pulling something really good. And those were, what were they? I think they were like 25,000 stubs. And if you were to pull one of those, you are pretty much guaranteed, you know, at least a bit better of a chance at pulling even, and many more opportunities of making stubs. At worst case scenario, you get like a Kershaw, that is obviously going to be losing out. Please remind me if it's 20 or 25k. I seriously cannot remember for the life of me, but I know it's one of those two. But yeah, I definitely recommend, if you have some extra stubs that you want to spend, I think it'd be a good idea to open those. And let's talk about the market for a bit. What is this going to do with the market? Now, last time I'm going to give you tips on it, it was very volatile that we noticed, that it really had the prices go here and there and everywhere, and it depended on when the packs hit, because once they hit, prices tanked. After they were gone and the prospect pack came out, they slowly rised. So you kind of really have to play it as it's happening. You know, it's tough. It's not going to be like a whole day-long window, but what I do recommend still, what I think is the best case scenario, the best thing that you guys could be doing if you have extra stubs, if you have no interest in the voucher for the second inning program, I think what you should be doing is buying some of the cards that are most likely to go down in value and then go back up. Like I mentioned, once again, they're the same guys, the ones that are in the highly sought after collections, such as your Aaron Judge, your Mookie Betts. Those kind of guys are the ones that are going to retain their value. Look at a guy like Ketel Marte. Since that happened last, he has started to deteriorate in value, and this is only going to continue as time goes on. Of course, we don't have investing capital, and we also don't have you know, really anything like Inside Edge that are holding these cards up. The only thing keeping these prices high on some of these diamonds are collections and the fact that you can't quick sell it after you collect it. That is the reason why Kershaw is going for 8.7 opposed to 5,000, or, you know, 5.5 thousand. So if you have some extra stubs, if you're looking to make some stubs, what I would recommend, go for guys like Javier Baez. Once the guaranteed diamond pack hits, that is when I'd recommend start putting buy orders in on him, start getting some stock, start getting some Javi Baez's, start getting some Francisco Lindor, start getting some Aaron Judge. Those kind of guys, not necessarily the Trouts. One, you probably don't have enough money to, you know, buy a whole bunch of Trouts anyway and look for investment. Two, those are always really, really hard to say. But yeah, those mid-range guys, I recommend buy some of them. And of course, if you want to do collections, now would be the time that you're going to want to do it, because these cards are going to be cheaper and they are going to rebound a bit in value. Once again, I don't think they're going to get up to what they were previously. As I mentioned, there's not much that are actually retaining these cards' value, because once the second inning program hits, these cards are going to get less and less viable for Diamond Dynasty, because there'll be better cards out there. So that's what I'd recommend. Do collections, get the mid tiers, put stock in them, and then sell them presumably the next morning. We'll play it by ear. If you guys have questions, let me know in the comment section. I'll be gladly to assist you down there. So that is what we're looking at as far as the flash sale. I would say that they're probably going to run at least 2 of the prospect packs and 1 of the guaranteed diamonds. So we won't really know. If you guys want to follow my Twitter, twitter.com/GomesDaLegend, I will tweet out if the guaranteed diamond pack comes out. So if you put notifications on, you'll know when it happens if you're not buying your PS4. But let's start talking about the second inning program. Now, there has been 2 of the 3 bosses who have been revealed, and the first one is Joe Carter. I put a community post yesterday on him, and he's going to be a 93 overall prime flashback. As you can see, we don't have a statistics or attributes, which is another reason why I didn't make a dedicated video talking about this, but we know Joe Carter. And what would this card look like? Because we've never really seen a particularly great Joe Carter. Last year, I think his only diamond of the game was that 87 overall card for the pre-order diamonds, you know, where each team had 1 of 30 diamonds. And I think it is going to be a pretty viable option. Of course, he's not going to have the defense like Aaron Judge or something like that. I don't know why I am completely inept at going to what I'm trying to go to, but we'll check see if this card or at least his player on this roster has anything that we can take from it. But overall, he's gonna have a bunch of power. He's a right-handed bat. I would say probably average speed somewhere around 60-65 we could be looking for. I have no earthly idea if I passed him. I really do not know. There he is finally. This card, say for example, because this is probably at least a good estimate of what we'll see fielding and speed wise, somewhere around 60-65. Arm strength I can see probably above 70. I would not be surprised if they had his fielding above 70 as well. Once again, this is a prime flashback, so as at his peak athleticism, and he's going to have a lot of power. He's going to be a lefty killer. That's what you can kind of expect with Joe Carter. I don't know a whole bunch about his swing because I have not really used him in the past. The other one that we know is going to be Bob Feller. Now, Bob Feller is always really good in Diamond Dynasty. We don't know for sure what his pitches are going to be. This is a flashback card, an all-star card of Bob Feller. For this one, he has a 4-seamer, a 12-6, a slider, and a changeup. I don't know if he's going to throw a sinker or not, but the things that you can always count on with Bob Feather cards: really high stamina, he's going to throw gas, he's going to have high hit and K9, and not so good walks per 9. So that's usually what Bob Feather cards are like. I usually do like Bob Feather cards. When I used his 99 signature last year, I was a fan of it. You know, it is going to be interesting to see how it plays out this year, because if he only has like 50 walk per 9, I don't use anybody who has 50 walk per 9. You know, there's not like a Nolan Ryan that you get for free. You know, the Newhouser, I think, has pretty good walk per 9. Then the Corey Kluber, the Oswalt, guys like that have good BB per 9. So Bob Feather is going to be interesting. Him and Joe Carter are the two that we know for sure are going to be arriving tomorrow in the second inning program. And they also did officially announce that it is going to be regular update time. So 12 noon Pacific, 3 Eastern and 2 Central Time is when you can count on the update going live, and they might reveal the legend before that, or it might be as it happens. But those are the two we know. We do not know the attributes yet, but they're okay. You know, I would be expecting a little bit better, but we're going to have to see once the attributes are announced. So flash sale packs into the game right now. Make sure to get them if you want, and if you have stubs, great opportunity to make some more stubs ahead of the second inning program. And then those are the two bosses that we know right now. Let me know in the comments section if you guys ripped open any of these flash sale packs, and who do you hope is going to be that last third player in the second inning boss program. If you guys did enjoy this video, make sure to leave a like down below. Thank you all for watching. Hope you guys have a great rest of the day. There goes some out. Yeet.